What is up, YouTube? Hope you guys have been well. Today this video is going to go into more depth about my medical mission to Africa, as well as some pointers and tips if you're interested in traveling to I guess various countries, or if you're interested in traveling to a third world country, or if you want to do a medical mission. This is experience I've gotten from my last trip, and as well preparing for my upcoming trip in case you guys are interested. I'm not going to tell you everything that I packed because it's all partially already packed, and to be honest, I travel very light. I absolutely hate carrying around luggage. I honestly even hate carrying around a jacket. Like, I'd rather wear the jacket and like feel like I'm dying of heat than take it off and carry it around. So let me tell you which country I'm going to in Africa. If you don't already follow me on Instagram, I've already told you guys basically, but I am going to Zambia. Zambia is a country right underneath the Congo and right above Zimbabwe. It is a relatively stable country, I would say, in terms of economics and politics. I'm not saying like it's the most stable, but it's pretty good. It's taken care of itself decently well compared to various other third world countries. Therefore, I think it's relatively safe. Where am I going? I'm going to, the last time I went to the village of Mambalima and Siavonga, and that was in the northern part of Zambia. This time I'm actually going to the most southern part of Zambia. We will all meet together in the city of Livingstone, and if that kind of sounds familiar, that is named after the explorer Livingstone, who explored Fort Queen Victoria. That's going to give you a hint of my later adventures. But yes, I will be assisting in orthopedic surgeries. We will have, of course, our orthopedic surgeon, our anesthesiologist, our general physician, and I think we're also bringing dentists. So all the doctors and their wives. We have a critical care nurse, I'm the medical assistant, and I think we have a med student coming as well. So that is basically the team. The last time I just assisted in orthopedic surgeries. I think I'm going to be doing the same as well, depending on how many people they need. Or I'll stick with the general physician, which I've done both before. What else do I have to talk about? I think that's it. Honestly, I don't know the name of the village that I'm going to in near Livingstone, which is the city that we all land in and meet up together. I will definitely update you guys probably by Instagram, since YouTube I already have a couple of set videos that I'm planning to do before I leave. So yeah, there is no Ebola, no record of Ebola in Zambia, so the chances of getting Ebola are relatively low. I will say that Zambia is a heavily malaria infested country, so we are all on our malaria prevention medication. Depending on the type of medication, either you take it 1 to 2 days beforehand, or you have to take it a month beforehand. Either way, you have to take it sometime before, during the trip, and then also after. And if you want to, you can get yellow fever, typhoid shots and pills and blah 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 blah. So yeah, is there anything? Oh yeah, you get everyone got their blood work checked, make sure that we're up to date on our vaccines. This is kind of a disclaimer. I don't want to scare anybody, and I don't want to deter anyone who is interested in going on a medical mission, but there's always a chance that something might go wrong. As in, there's always a chance I could die. Okay, there's always a chance I could get sick, which I got sick at the end of my trip last time, but I sucked it up. There's always a chance that all of my stuff gets lost or potentially stolen. These are things that we definitely have to think about, and we have to understand the consequences of, and I don't know, plan for these potential consequences. So of course, even if the last 2 days I'm going is kind of vacation for myself, I am not going to be like super glamorous like those travel YouTubers or whatever, and like wear nice stuff and like take pictures and act super touristy. I will be bringing you guys with me, but I'm trying to be like as conservative and careful as possible. I don't like to attract more attention than necessary, especially Asian people are kind of rare in Africa. I know that China does a lot of business with Africa in general, so you do see Chinese people occasionally there, but to be honest, like the last time I went, I was the only Chinese person slash Asian person on my team, and the only Asian person in the village. And I will tell you, I got a lot of stares. I got my picture taken like many times by many children, adults. I was just a very interesting exotic creature. So I'm just basically, you know, be smart, don't flash your money, things like that. We will dress conservatively in Africa. Unlike parts of Europe or America, the majority of the world is actually very conservative. They do not like showing things, for example, above the knee. They don't like showing potentially the shoulders or part of the back or things like that. Granted, when I do travel, I will be with part of my team after work, after our medical mission, and you know, we will be together as a group, so that's relatively safer. And I do plan, hopefully, to go swimming, which means, you know, swimsuit, which is relatively more revealing. But I think it'll be okay. Livingston is a very touristy city, and there's a very good reason why. Because it is basically like, what, 6 to 8 miles away from Victoria Falls. And yes, that is where I'm going after the healthcare slash surgery work. That sounded so unprofessional. I am going to Victoria Falls. It is the largest waterfall in the world, and I'm very excited. All of my team members who went there last time, because I didn't go last time, where they were like, you totally should have gone, Lillian. I was like, I know, I didn't plan for it. But this time I have planned for it, and I'm definitely bringing you guys along with me. So the fact that there are many tourists and things like that in Livingston, people understand the fact that, you know, many people all over the world from different cultures are coming to visit Livingston and go see Victoria Falls. So you will see, you know, there are many European tourists who come to Victoria Falls and Cape Town to go on holiday and to go sightseeing. That's quite normal, actually. So they'll be wearing shorts and like tank tops and stuff like that. But I just want to remain on the safer side, and you know, I just want to be safe. So I want to enjoy my time there. So will I dress like a hobo? Most likely. Even when I'm like being a tourist. I don't know. I'm just that kind of person. I'm very comfortable with that kind of stuff. But so yeah, now you know where I'm going. Now you know what I'm going to do after the medical work. Now you hopefully understand that, like, I will make it my disclaimer that we are just kind of like Doctors Without Borders, you know. We are paying for our own flights. We are bringing our own medical supplies. We are risking our lives, because if you looked at my last video, we got into a car accident. Definitely not planned, but you know, anything can happen. I'm not trying to scare anybody. If something does happen, and I guess I don't post immediately the day I come back, I guess you guys will know. I am flying out April 28th. And I'm landing back in the States on May 9th. Not very long at all, so if I don't post something on Instagram by May 9th or May 10th, maybe there's something wrong. Hopefully not, hopefully not. You know, I trust my team members, you know, I trust the people who I stay with. They're wonderful people, and I've met them before, so yeah, hopefully everything will go well. Let me actually show you guys some specific things that I think are very useful for international travel. So I will say there's one thing that I have not packed yet, and that is tissue paper. You should bring tissue paper wherever you go. It doesn't matter if it's China or Australia or blah blah blah, because in many countries, sometimes you'll go in there and there's no toilet paper, and then you're like, WTF, I hate my life. That is actually really common in a lot of Asian countries. And bring your own like hand washcloth. For example, when I went to Japan, why is the lighting so bad? Okay, whatever. When I went to Japan, if you go into the bathrooms, there's no paper towel for you to dry your hands after you wash them. There's not even like one of those air dryers or anything like that. Their system believes that, you know, you take care of yourself. As in, you also take care of your own trash. There are no trash cans in the subways in Japan or in public. They believe your trash is your own. You take it back to your house and throw it away. But I diverge. I don't know. I digress. That was an entirely different country. But yeah, in case you guys are interested in going to Japan, I've been there twice. It's great. So here we have a universal adapter. These things are fantastic. Honestly, I think I bought also one for my parents because they travel a lot as well. So we used to share it between us, but you know, with so many people traveling everywhere, it's just better to have two. This one I recently bought because the last one I got, I blew the fuse on. So I broke it. That was my fault. But this one has a spare fuse in case I do screw it up again with my blow dryer. But yeah, definitely bring an adapter. 2 spare batteries. These are not counting the two pairs of batteries, the pair of batteries I have now. These are for the trip exclusively, in case they get lost or taken away by airport security, because oh my god, they're lithium batteries! You know, I won't be sad that my Canon batteries will be taken away. So these are here. I'm going to be bringing 3 SD cards. Here's a 16GB, and I'm going to be bringing 2 32GB. I'm sure that's plenty. Honestly, I have never gone like 2 or 3 days of vlogging and ran out of like space. I will always have like tons of memory. Anything else on this desk? I don't think so. Alright, so here's the stuff I've packed so far. This is kind of like, this is like what you take like when you leave your, like your luggage like at like a place or a hotel, and then we drive out to the villages in our backpack. So that's what we wear. So oh, this is really useful. So for those of you who really are worried about your liquids, like potentially like exploding or leaking in your luggage, I really suggest going to Lush to get their dry shampoo bars. I really like these just because the smell is like coming out everywhere. The Lush bars are so strong. These, you know, like you don't have to worry about liquids or anything like that. It's completely solid. I prefer that. And then this is, what is this? Outback Mate. I'm going to Australia. Just kidding. No, just kidding. This is a soap bar. Yeah, it has eucalyptus, lemongrass, and peppermint. Oh, one more thing I need to tell you guys. If you guys focus. Okay, if you guys are going to a tropical country, do not wear perfume. Also, do not have soaps that smell like fruit and flowers. Do not have shampoo or conditioner or lip balm or facial cream or sunscreen. Anything that any lotion or whatever crap that you put on your face or body, do not have it scented like flowers and fruit. Unless you want to be attacked by insects wherever you go, I highly suggest that you don't do that. I highly suggest things that insects actually don't like, such as eucalyptus, lemongrass, and peppermint. Those are, if there's going to be a scent that's on me, it's going to be something that insects don't really like. Or cinnamon. Oh my god, like, I love cinnamon, so. Oh, it smells so good. Well, to me it smells good. I'm pretty sure the dogs at the airport security will like like pass out. Lush is everything just super strong smelling. Let me see. Oh, cotton pads. Trying to find something useful for you guys. Alright guys, so I pulled out some stuff. This is cool. This my dad got in Japan for me. Oh, here we go. So this is like a body wash towel. It already has basically soap inside, like kind of infused inside of it. I'm not sure if you can use it multiple times, but basically it's great for like washing really quickly. Our water supply is limited there, and I don't want to waste more water than necessary. So this is like kind of an all-one go. Like I don't need to worry about putting on soap and then, you know, scrubbing it down. Like this does everything, so I really like that. I have brought this on my last trip and it was really useful. These are Musketeer Aromatherapy Sports Wipe. This one is in eucalyptus lime. You can get it like a mint and I think a lavender. These are basically scented baby wipes. People use it after tons of cardio, but I use it if I can't take a shower. Sorry, FYI, you know, when you go on medical missions, it's not going to be glamorous. Sometimes you don't have time or you just cannot take a shower, and we just literally wipe ourselves down. I do have regular baby wipes, but I have these just to, like, basically make myself smell nicer to myself, I guess. But it's also, you know, eucalyptus, mint, and lavender. Those are things that a lot of insects don't like. So, yeah, there we go. Sunscreen is, like, important. Focus. Okay, sunscreen is important to everyone. Take your sunscreen, okay? Yay, this is dry shampoo. Dry shampoo is necessary because there's sometimes, again, you don't have time or there's no way you can take a shower. So dry shampoo is very important. There we go. Lip balm, like, is super important. Africa is a super dry country, and it's really hot all the time. I found a lip balm super useful. I think I'm bringing multiples of these just to give to the rest of my team. Yeah, it's useful. Advil. Advil is super important. I don't know, I was retarded last time. I decided I didn't bring Advil for some reason. This, as you can see, I bought it in the Dubai airport. Woo! So it's special. It's from Dubai. Oh my god. No, not really. Yeah, whatever. This is really useful. I got this in Japan the last time I went. Or was it Taiwan? I forgot. No, it was Taiwan. This is interesting. This is soap in solid sheet form. I used these last time, so they're kind of wrinkled. But there's like 50 sheets inside of here. Can you guys see? There we go. So there's sheets, and this is literally soap. Like the moment you add water to it, it'll start dissolving, and it will become like soap. It's really great. It's really handy. I love how it's very lightweight. The next time I go to Taiwan, I definitely want to like get this again. But I really like this. It's not the mint things that you put on your tongue, okay? Pray to God that none of my friends just pick these things up. Oh, well, it says paper soap. But nobody pick this thing up and put it in your mouth, okay? It's not that mint thing. What else? Oh my gosh. Quest bars. They have a good amount of fiber and protein, some carbs and some fat, mostly fat, fiber, and protein. But these like saved my life. Okay, last time it was very useful, especially the fiber part. Also, ta-da! Okay, a neck pillow. Usually I am not a fan of neck pillows, to be honest. This is the first time I actually have bought a neck pillow for myself. The reason being, the last time I was on a trip, I flew for 21 hours without a neck pillow. And I was fine with it, to be honest. Like, I was okay. I can really sleep anywhere, and it doesn't really bother me. The thing that kind of got to me was the 15-hour drive. We drove from one village to the next for 15 hours, and in a 3-row seat I sat in the middle, and the middle does not have a headrest, and basically I was kind of nodding off. Like, I wasn't going to complain, you know, it wasn't like a major problem, but the critical care nurse noticed that I wasn't getting enough rest, and you know, when we get there, there will not be time to rest. We just start working immediately. So she gave me her neck pillow, and honestly within like a minute I was knocked out. Like, I was gone. Like, the neck pillow was so useful in supporting my neck while I was asleep. I just went like this and I totally passed out. So thank you, Chanel. That's the name of the nurse. Not Coco Chanel. But she's very classy like Coco Chanel. Anyway, I'm distracting myself. But anyway, this super awesome, I don't know, memory foam neck pillow I have bought, and I will be taking it with me, so that I will not suffer and my neck will not suffer during any potential super long car ride. Plane rides, it doesn't really bother me, and Emirates has excellent services. They will give you like as many extra pillows and blankets as you want, so I'm not too worried about that. Is there anything else? Like, I don't know, I brought like individually wrapped Q-tips. I find them really useful. Great to give it out to the team. Anything else that I'm bringing, to be honest, I wear sports bras all the time, so that's in there. I don't have very much of my personal clothes. I mostly have scrubs, just because we're literally traveling and working with scrubs like almost 24/7. And any of the scrubs that I bring, and that any clothes or scrubs that I bring besides my shoes, honestly, I just give it away. It's more like worth it to them than it is to me, especially the children. When you give out your clothes to them, they become so excited. I think last time I had a couple pair of Adidas, like really nice Adidas tops, and like I was like, it's fine, they can have it. They were so excited. So whatever clothes I'm bringing slash wearing, I guess, I will just give it away, and you know, they can have it. They are more than welcome to have it. You know, especially the poor kids. A lot of them, people and kids, like, they walk a lot. Walking is actually their main source of transportation, and a lot of them don't have shoes. Actually, it's really sad. I think my team is starting to like a plan with Skechers to get them shoes or something. The last time the team went, which I didn't go to, the kids were kicking around a tin can as their soccer ball or their football, as as supposed to be as the correct way to say it. So the last time I went, my team brought soccer balls for them, 5 or 6 really nice soccer balls, and they were like super happy. I of course didn't get to play with them because I was in the operating room and, you know, had stuff to do. But I think my manager took a video of it and took some pictures, and the kids were super happy. So yeah. Yeah, all of my socks, like honestly, like you might think that, oh my gosh, you're giving them your socks, it's so dirty. They don't care. They are more than happy to take it, and I'm more than happy to give it away. And of course, like everything will be washed before they wear it, so it's not like I'm giving them dirty clothes. So it's perfectly fine. Is there anything else? Well, I think this is gonna be a really long video. I'm sorry. But yeah, that's the more in depth of what's going on, which country I'm going to, what am I doing, some cool travel things that I have decided to bring with me that very, very useful. Also, you know, of course, cell phone charger is like necessary, and camera charger is necessary. Of course, I'm gonna bring all that stuff, but the adapter is the most important. Otherwise, you can't use anything. Alright, I hope that you enjoyed this video. I thought that you found it informative or helpful, or I don't know, whatever. Thanks for sticking with me. I will talk to you guys later. Bye!